Hi, I'm Stacy Andersen, also known as the Supergene. Having lived in 9 cities across 3 continents and counting, Supergene Unleashed features people from around the world sharing their unfiltered versions of female empowerment. With a 20-year global career in digital marketing, operating as a leader and mentor, and now as a wife and mother of 3, I encourage you to unleash your own Supergene and become the most empowered version of yourself. Here's your advocate, ally, and confidant. I am ready to inspire you. Let's show the world what it's all about. Welcome to the first ever episode of Supergene Unleashed. Today is an incredibly exciting day for me as I set out with a mission to empower women all over the world. I wanted to take a moment to share with you a little bit about who I am, why I am passionate about Supergene Unleashed, but more importantly, the vision that is driving it. First and foremost, Supergene Unleashed is a place for raw, unfiltered, direct conversation about topics that impact women both positively and negatively, for better or for worse. We're going to face things head on because my intention is to ultimately create an environment of relatability and encouragement for women who aspire and inspire each other to be their best selves and face life situations with greater confidence. I aim to build a community to unite women, not divide them. I want them to embrace their femininity and uncover what that means to them. Over the past 20 years, I have pursued my career in Chicago, New York, and Dubai, making it very global in nature. I've worked with people from all regions of the world, which has exposed me to people of all different backgrounds and certainly all different beliefs. And having worked with people in all regions of the world and serving in leadership roles and as a mentor to young women, I realize many women lack the confidence and community to be themselves and to wholeheartedly pursue their dreams. Whether it is with the way they view themselves, the way they behave in relationships, in their career, or in the society in which they live. Many unfortunately struggle with embracing their feminism, and sadly, they refrain from speaking up. I have observed and been subject to other women who also don't support their female peers, thereby becoming each other's own worst enemy. I have also witnessed many companies only celebrating International Women's Day with all these events about International Women's Day, but yet it's just one day. And what about all the other days in the year? Why is it only that one day? Because the other days of the year, I have encountered situations that don't necessarily shine women in the best light. This is why I feel passionate about creating a community where women can feel empowered all year long. I truly empathize with women who also face situations internally where we maybe second guess ourselves or we're afraid to take that next step. Or we have to adapt because our partner expects us to be a certain way or to do a certain thing, or because society has shaped us that we feel we need to live in a specific direction or according to a specific belief. But you know what? We don't. I am someone who has always taken pessimism and defeat as fuel to try harder and as a means to fire me up inside to achieve exactly what I wanted to achieve. But let me tell you, it certainly wasn't always easy to do. However, my character is one of resilience and optimism. You can count on Supergene Unleashed as being your go-to for feeling empowered as a woman, with an aim to inspire and encourage you, all while giving you the assurance that you have the community to support you no matter what situation you are facing. So who is Stacy Andersen? That's me, also known as the Supergene. I actually grew up moving around because my father was in the Air Force. I've lived in 3 different countries, the US, Italy, and UAE. I've also lived in 9 different cities, and my husband is Danish. As you can tell, I really love to travel, and I'm passionate about adventure, sport, health, and well-being. I'm a scuba diver, snowboarder, wake surfer, and mountain climber, just to name a few. Career-wise, two of my most proud accomplishments, though, were when first I was named a rule breaker and woman to watch. And I really appreciated being a part of that list because it completely embodies who I am, which is somebody who likes to stand out. I also like to speak up if I don't necessarily agree or face things head on. I'm quite direct and to the point. And so it was quite exciting for me that one, a list like this existed, and two, to be named as a rule breaker and woman to watch was truly fulfilling. A second thing that was incredibly exciting for me was last year when I was invited to serve as a judge at the Cannes Lion International Festival of Creativity. This was truly unbelievable as I had the wonderful opportunity to be a speaker on one of the stages and meet people within the advertising industry from all over the world. My experiences with people from all different backgrounds and beliefs, and also through all of my hobbies and travel, allows me to really find a common ground with just about anyone. I love meeting new people, and my intention as your host is to feature people from all around the world and share relatable stories with you. So you might be wondering, how did she get the nickname the Supergene? Well, this actually happened quite some time ago when I was living in Chicago, and my best friend one day came to me and said that she couldn't believe or understand how I was always so full throttle, always full of energy and life, and that I have eternal optimism and really believe that anything is possible. So she looked at me and said that I must have a gene, and that gene must be super, hence the name, the Supergene. And that she had never honestly met anyone quite like me, which I really have taken to heart and I've really taken as such a dear compliment. So from that moment forward, I decided to embrace the nickname. And in fact, it's also when Instagram was rolling out and I really didn't have any better handle to pick. So I literally picked the Supergene. And from that moment forward, it's kind of taken on a new meaning for me. And it's really become my identity. And it's something that I look to and I hold near and dear to my heart. I'm a firm believer that only you can take care of you. I'm here to cheer you on, to help you identify, embrace, and unleash your own Supergene. What makes you uniquely you? It's all about being the super version of yourself, finding the courage and confidence to be who you want to be, express yourself fearlessly, and ambitiously go after your dreams. We only have one life to live, so we better make it absolutely spectacular. I sincerely look forward to sharing this special journey with you and creating a place where we can all unleash our Supergenes. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in today and learn more about me, what I stand for, and most importantly, what this podcast will represent, which is all of you, my fellow Supergenes. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope you feel empowered from the episode. You can connect with me at supergeneunleashed.com and on Instagram at supergeneunleashed. Please share your thoughts, and I look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, keep on shining and showing the world your Supergene.